All right, folks. Everything went great with the procedure today. I've been home for a few hours now. Got some food in my stomach. I was starving. I wasn't allowed to eat or drink anything after midnight last night until the procedure was done today, and the procedure didn't happen until after 2 o'clock this afternoon. So it was a long morning of not eating or drinking. And of course, I worked in the morning from home. Thankfully, I got to work from home today. Yeah, everything went great. No complications with anesthesia for my with me having generalized myasthenia gravis. I was really worried about that because I was having a little trouble speaking today. The GMG was really messing with my tongue and everything, and of course my eyes. You can tell how drooping my left eye is. And people who have the autoimmune disease myasthenia gravis, or in my case, generalized myasthenia gravis, you know how anesthesia can be bad for you. It can throw you into a myasthenic crisis. Well, thankfully, it, this was a very light sedation, and I wasn't under for too long to do this test. Again, what they did is they put me to sleep with anesthesia, and then they put a scope up my nose, and they monitored how my airway gets blocked when I'm sleeping. And if it gets blocked by collapsing down, so like I'm laying back, if it collapses down, then it could help. But if it collapses sideways, kind of like sideways, then this Inspire device that gets implanted in you won't work. Well, good news is my airway gets blocked, but when it collapses downward. So that's what my sleep apnea is the tongue muscles and everything settles back down into, that's how my airway gets blocked, and that's why I stop breathing at times when I sleep. So that's good. We can proceed with it. I still got to make the final decision on whether I want it or not. I talked some more with my doctor, my ENT doctor, who did the scope. Again, because my diagnosis this year with autoimmune disease, GMG, my generalized myasthenia gravis, and he wants to do a little bit more research on it, but he's pretty confident that having this autoimmune disease will not affect it, because what the autoimmune disease does is I have too many antibodies in my blood, and it destroys or blocks the receptors on the muscle from receiving signals from the nerves telling my muscle, all my voluntary muscles to move. So like when you do movements, when you talk, you move your eyelashes, arms, breathe, your diaphragm breathing, those are all muscles, voluntary muscles. And so what he said is this Inspire device, let me show you a picture of it. This device here, it's like a pacemaker. It gets implanted on your right side underneath the skin, just like a pacemaker would, and then the wires get ran up and connected to like the muscle part of the back of the tongue, or that area back there. And so when you sleep, you turn the device on and it stimulates the tongue to move it forward. So like that all night long, pretty much. And that keeps the airway from being blocked. So that's why you don't need a CPAP after you get this and are able to start using it. Then you no longer need a CPAP machine no more. Yay! Because I hate this darn thing. It's the bane of my existence. And sometimes I take it off when I'm sleeping. I don't notice I'm taking it off, or it leaks all the time. So I almost kind of gotta sleep on my side and press forward on it. So I'm like facing towards the bed to keep pressure on the mask so it doesn't leak, because it likes to leak into my eyeball. So I'm really looking forward to it. And they gave me the thing. Congratulations. It says, your doctor has determined that you are a good candidate for Inspire. We are happy to welcome you to the community. This guide will direct you through your next steps on your journey to Inspire. So next steps is that they will start the initial request with my insurance provider to see if they will cover it or not. I don't see why they wouldn't cover it. They covered my CPAP machine, and it's been many years since I've had that, so I'm due for a new one anyway. So I don't see why they wouldn't cover this. So, uh, so let me read a little more about it here. So, okay. It says the small Inspire implant is placed near your collarbone during an approximately 90-minute outpatient procedure. Over 99% of Inspire implant procedures are successfully completed without any major complications. So it says, during a follow-up appointment, your doctor will turn on your Inspire therapy. So it doesn't get turned on right away. You wait several weeks to allow everything to heal before it gets turned on. So you still have to continue wearing your CPAP machine until you get to the point where you can turn it on. So it says, on one of the follow-up appointments after everything's healed, then the doctor will turn it on and make adjustments to it. So you will also get your Inspire remote, learning how to use it and discuss your step process plan, because it starts at a low setting and then you progressively make the signal or the stimulus stronger until you get to a level to where it's most effective for you. Plus, you gotta get used to it. No, because I've heard that it can get a lot. You get used to because when you turn it on, you're stimulating your tongue, and your tongue is moving on you all night because it's making sure it doesn't settle back down to block your airway. So it takes time to get used to. So you start you off at a small stimuli, and then you slowly build it up until you get to the optimal level for each individual. So each individual has your optimal stimuli of it. So then once you do that, it says you would complete a follow-up sleep study. So it says the final step is a follow-up sleep study to verify Inspire therapy is meeting your sleep better goals. Once you and your doctor determine the best Inspire therapy setting for you, the process is complete. That's the stimuli I was referring to. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. So, again, I'm going to read off something else here. It says, how does Inspire work? Inspire works inside your body with your natural breathing process to treat obstructive sleep apnea. While you sleep, Inspire delivers mild stimulation to key airway muscles, allowing the airway to remain open. The Inspire system is controlled by a small handheld sleep remote. The black thing is the remote. Simply turn Inspire on before bed and off in the morning when you wake up. So that's the reason why the Generalized Myasthenia Gravis shouldn't affect it, because that blocks the signals. But this here, the wire is connected directly to the muscle, stimulating the muscle to move. So it doesn't matter if the signals from your nerve to your muscle is blocked from my GMG. This device is connected directly to the muscle. So it should have no effect on the myasthenia gravis or GMG, generalized myasthenia gravis, shouldn't prevent this device from working because it's connected directly to the muscle, giving the stimulus to move. So, yay. Again, it says, am I a good candidate for Inspire? So if you're interested in doing this, it says, Inspire therapy is for people who meet the following requirements: diagnosed with moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, an AHI of 15 to 65, cannot use or get consistent benefit from CPAP, not significantly obese. I've lost a lot of weight. I was over 300 pounds, but I am borderline on my weight. At the doctor's office, I weighed in at 239. I think my borderline weight is around 228 for the proper BMI. So I think I might have to try to lose a few more pounds. but there's some leeway, and they said the guidance has gone up a little bit. So he thinks I should be okay, but I just have to make sure I don't gain any more weight since I'm already on the borderline threshold for the BMI. So, and you have to be at least 18 years of age. That's I'm 48, so I'm plenty old enough there. So, yeah. So, if you're interested in this, you can go to the website. They have a website. Let me see if I can find it here. Well, you would think it'd be somewhere on these documents. There we go. It's going to be backwards for you, but it's right there. It's right there. Let me read it out for you. It says, patients.inspiresleep.com. To learn more about life with Inspire, download the Inspire Sleep app or visit patients, PATIENTS.inspire sleep, INSPIRE sleep, SLEEP.com. So patients.inspiresleep.com. If you want to go to the website and learn more about it. Like I said, I'm really interested, so hopefully the insurance will approve it. And as long as the ENT doctor doesn't find anything else that about my GMG that would warrant me not to get it, I think I am going to do it. So, but anyway, I hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, please hit the like button. And if you want to stay tuned for more videos of my Inspire journey, as well as my Generalized Myasthenia Gravis journey. I do post weekly videos on being on Mounjaro to help control my diabetes and my weight. Yeah, and of course, I have liver cirrhosis. So if you haven't watched any of my prior videos on this channel, I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease that turned into liver cirrhosis about 4.5–5 years ago. I have an enlarged spleen, and I have a small varices in my esophagus. The large spleen and the varices in my esophagus is from the liver cirrhosis. Currently, blood work shows my liver is cleaning my blood like it should, so it's still working properly. But it is scarred a lot, so it's just a matter of time before my liver starts to give me more issues than what it already has with an enlarged spleen and a small varices in my esophagus. So. But anyway, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll be sure to be notified of any future videos. I post at least one video a week on my Mounjaro journey. And sometimes I'll post side videos like this on my other journeys that come up during the week that I want to let you know about. I don't want to wait until my weekly Mounjaro video to give you updates on. So, all right, that's all I got for you today. You all have a great weekend. I know I'm going to have a good weekend now, knowing that I passed this test and that I came through anesthesia with no issues. Whew. All right. You all have a good night, folks.